What is going on, guys? Manga Man here with a new manga collection update kind of video, and also a new shelving video because I decided, you know what, why not? This would be a fun little easy video to make. But here we got all of my collection so far. Actually, bang, I forgot about that box for the Chainsaw Man Funko. But here we have pretty much the entire collection so far. We have some brand new stuff to show off today, as well as some old stuff that I've already shown off in the past that we're just going to reshelve. With all that said, let's just get into the shelving and kind of reviewing process of everything. First, we have this box that just contains what used to be the Chainsaw Man Funko Pop before I took that one out. We're just going to leave them right there for now. But most of these are just empty boxes that I just kind of want to display to show, yeah, I have these. We have the One Piece box set, which, awesome, by the way. And this, our brand new Dragon Ball Z box set that I had just bought for Christmas. Well, I didn't buy it. I got it gifted to me. But this is just such a cool, like, box in general. It's awesome. Has everything that you'd want out of a box of manga. You know what I mean? Lots of Dragon Ball Cell Saga stuff, like Father-Son Kamehameha, just all the Z fighters in general. Sorry about my garbage on the floor. Vegito, I think. Think that's Vegito? Probably not, maybe. No clue. And a lot of Majin Buu Saga love, you know, because you don't see that very often. But in this box set, there was a ton of it. And then we have some Frieza Saga love on the top, which is so weird that the Frieza Saga gets like the least amount of like representation on this box, especially because it's such a big arc in Dragon Ball Z. But it's all right. Let's just shelve this. Let's do this. Yeah. I figured the perfect spot would just be right next to the One Piece box set. Once I get the second One Piece box set, which I should be getting eventually, I'll probably just like stack it on top of the two, or I'll move this down and put the second one above it. I don't know. Let's just fill that gap out. It's I don't know. Box sets are always my favorite way to buy things. They're so cool. Next, we got this super cool double-sided Dragon Ball Z poster. We have the Z Fighter, well, the Saiyans, and one half Saiyan on the back of one side, and then we just have some Frieza Saga representation on the front side, which is always a joy to see. I love the Frieza Saga. For the cut, I thought someone was knocking on my door. No, it was just my cat. But yeah, I really like this poster. I'll probably put it up soon, but for now, I'm just going to leave it over here with all the other box sets and empty box. Go back. Oh, go back. Go back. Next, I'm going to focus on some of our Funko Pops because these are so cool. I love Funko Pops. I recently unboxed this Denji one finally, even though I said I wasn't going to, but here we are. Such a cool Funko Pop. It's not really a pop, it's more of a statue, but I still really like this thing a lot, and it's got so much detail to it, especially for a Funko Pop. It's just really cool. Probably my favorite figure I have, besides one that's going to come up later, which I will say is my favorite. But yeah, this is just a really awesome Funko Pop, and I'm so glad I bought this. Now I'll just leave him there, but I'll probably move him once I get everything else set up. We also have this Venom, like, also a deluxe kind of, not really, more of a comic cover Funko Pop, but it's supposed to glow in the dark. It doesn't matter. I don't really care very much, but this is just such a cool Funko Pop here. The comic book cover is awesome. It's also just really detailed. You can't really see it, but he has a platform. But he has a platform under his feet, which is so cool. And I'm probably never going to unbox this one just because the background is like the whole point. You're not supposed to unbox it. But maybe one day I'll think about it. Let's just put that up there. Here we go on the clear shelves. These are like pretty much made for Funko Pops, I won't lie. Once I get more of them, they're all going to go up here. Stop shaking. I really like these shelves. They're cool. Put Funko Pops on them. Yeah. I'm going to save Goku for later so we can like shelve him with our Dragon Ball Z. But here we have Iron Spider, which I think I accidentally twisted his head a little. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to look like this, but I accidentally twisted it so he'd look into like the left, which looks stupid. But it's okay. This is still a really nice figure. I like the little bobblehead part, which you don't really see often in Funko Pops. But this is a pretty basic one. This is the only like normal Funko Pop I have from just the original line. And I don't know, it's cool. It's from the movies. I don't really care for the MCU too much. I like it, but I don't know, there's just a really nice Funko Pop that I really like. Yeah. I think right there is the most appropriate spot for him to go, right next to Venom. because, like, you know, Spider-Man, Venom. Next, we have my third favorite character from Chainsaw Man. That's right, Kishibe. Please give Beam a Funko Pop, guys. I will spend so much money for a Beam Funko Pop. Please. But here's Kishibe. He's so cool. Best Chainsaw Man character. He's going right there and standing on top of that box. Next, we have Funko Pop I'm a little scared to unbox, but maybe I will someday. We have Vince Smoke Sanji. Now, the reason I'm scared to unbox him is because this thing was like 20 bucks. This is not a crazy Funko Pop. I do not think this Funko Pop is worth like the amount I paid for it, but it's still really cool. It's a nice Funko. That's all I gotta say, really. Two things, he's going next to Kishibe, and bang! Denji's going right on top of him. They're gonna stand side by side. I'm gonna move him over a little bit so it looks cooler. That's nice. Finally, we can actually get into our manga. We got the the big the big guys, you know, the deluxe editions, kinda black edition, deluxe, you know. They are so cool. I love Uzumaki by Junji Ito. It's such a good story. Confusing, weird, wacky, great art, great story, great characters, super awesome. Love that story so much. We have Trigun, deluxe edition. This is just the original Trigun manga, which is 2 volumes compiled, and it's just so good. Trigun's art, background art especially, is just amazing, and Uzumaki is just as good. Death Note also has really nice artwork. I just bought this one. This is a new one, which I will probably do a review on in the future. I've already read Death Note before. I've watched the anime like twice, but just the first volume. I'll probably do a full in-depth review once I get the whole series pretty much, and maybe even do reviews on the side like stories that not many people really know about, I think. But volume 1 is just so good, and I never realized how much is like covered in the first 2 volumes of Death Note. There is so much. But this black edition has pretty much all of it, and it is just so cool. The pages are black. That's so cool. Like, I don't know, it's just such an awesome volume, and I'm really excited to get the rest of the series because Death Note is probably one of my favorites. Speaking of reviews, I have a Trigun review coming up soon. I'm about halfway done with it. Have the whole thing scripted. I'm just in the editing process and some of the filming process. But that will be coming to you guys very soon. Next, we got some miscellaneous stuff. We got the first volume of Dandadan, probably one of my favorite new gens. One Punch Man, probably one of my favorite new gens outside of the anime. We don't talk about Season 3 and Sakamoto Days. I don't really care for Sakamoto Days, but I know a lot of people do. I just wanted to get it because it looked cheap and it looked fun. The art is nice. It's just a pretty decent, like, shonen, I guess. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's still pretty solid. What can I say? Next up, we got pretty much all of One Piece, at least the first box set, which is just covering the East Blue Saga to the Alabasta Saga, which is awesome. I love East Blue. I love Alabasta. It's awesome. What else can I say? Love One Piece. It's probably my favorite anime slash manga ever created. And the books over there just fell. Okay. Can't speak really today. Super great. But I love One Piece. It's awesome. Luffy's probably one of my favorite main characters in all of anime. Usopp is my favorite character in all of anime. But yeah, well, besides Death the Kid. But and Sanji and Cell. Vegeta's not on any of these covers, but if he was, I'd say him too. Let's just shelve One Piece. Oops. We go, that is the entire first shelf, or, well, like, headboard stand thing that we have done. One Piece, One Punch Man, Dandadan, Sakamoto Days, Death Note, Uzumaki, and Trigun. Super awesome. Probably some of my favorite series in this collection. Now let's get to the other side. Ooh, but I forgot about this Monkey D. Luffy, like, SH Figure Arts figure that I got from Target. He's cool. He's awesome. I have a review about him. How about you just play the review, man? Just play the review. But he is so awesome, and probably my favorite figure that I've gotten so far. I kind of adore him even more than I adore the Funko Pops. So forgot about this Romance Dawn booklet thing. And his spare pieces go up here. Finally, we got Demon Slayer, and we have Dragon Ball Z. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah! Do this one off camera. Bang. Oh, and also I had to put these two up there. There's three. There's three of them. And also, let's just throw in the Colossal Chi. Please, please. It goes back here instead. Yo, that is the entire other side of my headboard thing. And that is the entire collection. Now, this has been a pretty fun video to make, I must say. I'll probably put the poster up eventually, I told you guys. But here is the entire collection so far. We have Dragon Ball Z fully completed, all of Demon Slayer, first 23 volumes of One Piece, first volume of Death Note, first volume of Dandadan, first volume of Sakamoto Days, first 3 volumes of One Punch, the entirety of Uzumaki, the entirety of the original Trigun series, and this nice little Luffy guy. Also, these Funko Pops up here that I'm not bothered to name all of them. But yeah, here's my entire collection so far. I really hope that you guys support me in my journey of creating the best manga collection ever made ever. No, I'm just kidding. That's not actually my goal. My goal is just to have fun on this channel, and I hope you guys will have fun along with me. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye. See ya.